Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Tabletop. Chobra here with my co-host Gnimsh, and we have this week's Deck Wars winner, Neirea from Team Luca, joining us to talk about his match and also some decks that he's been up to. So first of all, congratulations are in order, Neirea, for your 4-1 win today against Max. Let's just start it off a little bit broad. I mean, how do you feel about your win, a 4-1?
It was pretty unexpected. I mean, I should have, in 80% of the Rogue versus Warrior, I lose. Because not enough damage or something like this. But when I saw, Edwin didn't clear it with Execute or something, I was like, oh my god, free win.
Yeah, that was, a pretty good matchup for you. I was like, yeah, you will take Warrior because it is a natural counter. But then, looking at Max's hand, he had double Death Spite, Shield Maiden.
He had a Fiery War Axe. Yeah, then the Brawl. We saw that, and the Brawl ended up keeping,
normally it's very good hand against Rogue. It's normally, you can clear Wallet Teachers, all 3 drops, Azure Drakes, but when Edwin comes out, you're like, oh! And you don't know what to do.
Yeah, that was a pretty solid game. So yeah, like you said it was pretty unexpected thanks to that win against the Warrior. But then what about the game after that, right? The Rogue Mirror, where it looked like you were pretty handy to win, and then Max turned it around for the last 3 turns or so to try to fight for a win himself. What were you thinking there? Were you just thinking you were just fishing for that win condition, or because both of you guys seemed to play it a little bit safe as we got towards the end?
In some moment, I had win condition in 2 Eviscerates. But he played second Farseer, which I didn't expect, and from that position, game should have been played slow, because 1 Oil Flurry and it's over.
Right.
Something like this.
Yeah, that was pretty intense. It seemed like you were 1 damage of lethal for 2 turns, and then you were trading blows with Max, and then Max was 1 damage of lethal. And so basically it looked like from the start, Max's hand was really bad, and it looked like you have the game, you were just winning it, and you had that double eviscerated with Azure Drake, and then at some point you had to slow down and really trade the blows again, which you did.
I think the key in this matchup is Blade Flurry, and I didn't have it for whole match, and who has Blade Flurry, it has clear and burst damage, so it's 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I get, there's always those 1 card or 2 cards that kind of make or break the mirror matchup, but in the end you got the win, and then you went on to win against the Fatigue Mage. Did you expect, kind of how much did you expect to see that type of mage versus, of course, the common Mech Mage these days?
I haven't seen any Fatigue Mages on ladder, to be honest. Maybe 1, but it's And I know that Rogue has a pretty good matchup against it, unless this mage plays Ooze or something like this, like my friend did to me. Yeah, he didn't play Ooze. He lost because of huge weapon.
Yeah. Kind of went as expected.
It's an interesting matchup because it seems like the freeze, the Fatigue Mage, they have a lot of taunts, they have duplicates, so they have more minions, they have a lot of clears, they have the freezes, but then Rogue still just draws all the cards kind of and overpowers them. So, but then
it's more Rogue should draw whole deck and buff weapon, stack up the poisons, oils, and then just 1 shot in 1 turn from 30 HP.
Because they can just come back with extras and stuff. But if you have a weapon and you 1 shot, you just can't do anything with it. But coming back to the first match, he played Hunter versus your Mage. And maybe first game he didn't show much of innovation, but then the second game he did play Harrison. He had Dark Iron Dwarf, which he played as well. What did you think about that?
He didn't play it, but it's okay.
Okay. Yeah, he had it in his hand.
Okay, cool. So you didn't see that much of his Hunter, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, what'd you think of what you saw? Right, it's a little bit wacky from what we normally see.
From first game, I thought like it was mid-range Hunter that became popular like last 2 days. Like I see a lot of them on ladder. I'm like, okay, so like high main stuff, and Rogue should beat it easy, and that's why I picked it.
Right on. Pretty
So,
straightforward.
why did you ban Druid? And did you expect him
Uh,
banning Druid as well?
because Druid is the most skilled class.
With Innervates?
Oh, 6 mana spell plus 3 mana spell, and you have lethal, no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
the combo coming back.
that does represent all the skill.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we all
Especially
know,
if
right?
with 2 other 0 mana spell and 3 mana spell, it's so much skill.
Okay, so basically, like banning Druid and then having almost like a clear sweep of Rogue. What do you say is the counter to Rogue? Is that Druid like with double combo, or how else can you counter this Rogue if you face it?
Rogue has Warrior as a counter, but not as a counter, but pretty bad matchup for Rogue.
Mm-hmm.
I would say OTK Warrior is easy matchup for OTK Warrior, but no one plays it, of course. And also, it's hard to say.
I mean, do
Like
you think
classes
Rogue...
that can burst down quickly, maybe Face Hunter, or like Face Hunter most likely. Other classes are just fine, but you can beat Rogue with whatever deck if they have bad draws. It's same as Miracle before Gadgetsan nerf or Leroy nerf. You can lose.
I was just about to say it
Everyone
sounds
can
pretty similar to kind of how the matchups were for Miracle. But yeah, well, it did the job for you. So once again, congratulations. And I would definitely want to talk more about kind of the decks and whatnot. But I also want to just get into games so the viewers can kind of see what you've been up to. And personally, I'm interested in seeing the priest deck you prepared today, or maybe some tweaks if it's specifically teched for tournament play versus ladder, since we'll have you playing on ladder as we observe. Because you don't see or hear about too much priest these days, right? So I'm kind of interested to see what you have in store, what you can show us and the viewers on ladder today with that.
Okay, basically it's a priest from my friend Pavel, who is rank 1 on Europe right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, Pavel is.
Yes.
I think he's the number rank 1.
Yes, rank 1. So I changed one card, like from second Belcher to Lotte, just to be sure. Like, it's more like a tournament card, right? You shut down some turns and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, well, if you want to jump right into a game and then we can talk about it while you play it.
I'm starting. Search.
All right.
I'm actually interested in Pavel because, I'm not sure if everybody knows that, but Pavel is like, as Neirea said, like rank 1 legend in Europe right now, and he also had a pretty good run in the Europe versus China. So this episode is about you, Neirea, but like, can you tell us more about your friends?
Yeah, I can. Like, he is known as a very good priest player. Like, yes, even last season, he got like top 20 legend on Europe with priest, which was pretty impressive. With not this rattle priest, control priest. So yeah, so you see my game, Paladin. I should drop Holy Nova, I guess, and that's it. The key in this matchup is Salt Steel, I guess, along with good board clears. How can I circle, spiral stuff?
So this is more like a control priest, like with Pyromancer's clears and
yeah, it's absolutely control.
What's your end game? What's your end game here? Like, do you have Mind control, like I don't know, Ragnaros or
No.
Sylvanas.
No.
Yes, Sylvanas.
Okay.
So I can tell you whole list right now if you want.
I mean, yeah, sure. While you're playing it through, just because that's kind of what makes a big difference is for the control Prius, right? Is kind of your end game cards. Because like Gnimsh said, do you run the mind control or not? Do you run the rag or not? And you said no. So I'm interested to see what else you have in there on top of Sylvanas then for win
So it's
conditions.
like double Shadow Death, double Sword Steel. Other cards are like double, double, double. This I have in a hand. One Holy Fire, one Vol'jin, double Nova. Yeah, double
Holy Fire
Cabal.
too. Cool.
So here I can draw 3 cards if I want to. Do I want to?
It's a good question.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess I'll do.
Zombicha is going to provide you with some health. So.
Yeah, that's cool.
Unless the Paladin goes for our silence Zombie Chow.
But what to buff? Here's the question. If I buff this guy, it will be 3/3, it will be 1/2, so one of them trades. What do I want to save? I guess I'll save Pyro.
So many choices already, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
I really like Pyromancer as a card and Priest. Every time I'm playing an aggro deck versus Priest, the Priest always has Pyromancer.
Hey man, Priest also has to have at least something, right? I mean, every other class has like the Fury War Axe and whatnot early on, so they need their own share of cards to deal with the early game. But
and I'm expecting Masterful Battle here. Oh. Oh. That's painful.
Yeah, well, you still got your Akana and stuff for later on board clear, so you have that set up on top of the Holy Nova.
Yeah, I guess so. It's like an option.
With one Holy Nova, you didn't like the Holy Nova here? You want to keep Holy Nova for like Masterful Battle, or?
I have second one, so I don't want to.
Yeah, but if you didn't draw the second one, then
I would probably play Cultist.
Oh, Cultist. Okay.
That's it.
Cultist and heal. Oh.
Counter Lotep.
Not bad.
The loaded wars.
Yeah, that's fine. If you'll not trade, I can do it.
So,
oh no.
Oh wow.
Oh yes. So much RNG in Paladin deck. So I guess I can Alkina here without circle because I already used one, so it's fine. He has low amount cards anyway, and like it's awkward to trade with both minions, right? With Sister Seal in this one.
Basically, he can't deal with Okanai on board. Like, well, he can, but then he will have to spend the weapon and the minion.
Yeah, he would have to invest a lot in doing that. But watching this, I'm kind of wondering. So, why bring Priest into deck wars where it's the best of 7 King of the Hill format? Kind of what are you looking for with the Priest deck?
Like basically counters for this Priest's Handlock and the Rogue, and no one plays Handlock in tournaments anymore. I mean, it's pretty bad deck choice. It has a lot of counters right now. Not counters, but very bad matchups like Druids, the Rogue. Like maybe something else like Freeze Mage.
Even
so just because there's a
against Handlock. It's like with Mech, you have fast deck and fireballs, then you're just dead with Handlock.
So is this Sylvana turn?
You want that 1/1 token?
maybe
it is. I don't know.
I can Pelcher Cultist and like it seems better.
It seems a little
bit
safer. But
if he has Black Knight, it will be bad.
You can also keep Sylvanas for 9.
Yeah, it's good. Like, even if he Black Knights, he should attack with this one, so Coldis will stay alive, and I can Holy Nova next turn with Blade Master. So only like Black Knight and Slime will be still alive.
And why would
I feel like
Sylvanas
Priest
do
is
it?
very hard class to play. Like, so much decisions, small decisions. And obvious play can be wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. So I used to pretty much only play Priest for the longest time, and that's what I've felt too, is that like every turn matters so much more, and you can't know if you made the right decision until the game is over. So it's a little bit
Yes,
annoying to always
exactly.
review.
Because it's
It might be,
reactive class and you don't know what to expect from opponent next turn.
yeah, it might be also because exactly you are playing around stuff. Like the play is correct when the opponent doesn't have what you expect or does have what you expect.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Now you have a
Yeah.
lot
How
of
do you?
options again.
I have board clear.
Hmm.
Do I want
What's
to?
your choice here?
There's attack here, there's Nova. I can Nova right now and not use it as.
Hmm.
I think it's better.
Rather than yeah, giving him the Dark Cultist potentially.
I mean, no. I can like trade here for sure.
Hmm.
Like Des now, whatever he steals, I can Holy Nova later. I
Oh,
mean, Holy
okay.
Nova after. But
Yeah,
do I
yeah.
want to use Des? I just want to suicide it. I would take 50-50. Okay. YOLO.
How yellow is that?
Oh,
Well, you're still doing the Holy Nova, right?
I mean, like, seriously called this is stronger than 1-2
Yeah,
slide,
for
right?
sure. Obviously, yeah. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, pretty strong
But you're
clear.
down to 4 cards only, and he's also having 4 cards. So who wins the long game? Probably
Priest.
you, because yeah, Priest, because
Yeah, the
you're
Prius usually for
Uh,
sure.
like, in before GVG, Paladin would win Priest in long run, most likely.
Hmm.
Because, like, so much mid-range creatures like Guardian of Kings that Priest can deal with in the long run. That's pretty easy turn.
Oh wow, Pyromancer.
Wow. Well, that's a straight up answer. He's gonna feel pretty bad if he had the quartermaster in hand. He's just like waiting for it.
But he should have played last turn if
Oh
he
yeah,
had
because he
it.
would have had the mana. Yeah.
Question is, what should I heal? If I guess I should heal this one because of consecration.
Hmm.
Yeah, but then if
Makes
there is no
sense.
consecration, you're protecting the Light Warden. So you
I'm
can go for
protecting Pyro only. I can't heal Light Warren.
Oh, okay.
So I guess it's the best here.
Yeah.
He will clear the Pyro most likely. And yeah.
So Neirea, what's happening in your life lately? Like we haven't talked for some time. For the viewers, like you're still on Team Liquid and being happy about it. How's like
Yeah.
how's that going for you?
I'm just streaming a lot lately
Hmm.
and trying to get top seats again for BlizzCon. Oh, for the World Championship, I guess. I don't know if it
Yeah.
will be BlizzCon.
That's
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
it.
everyone's up to. Everyone's like, yeah, I'm just climbing ladder, trying to get those points.
How did you end up last season? Like the January?
Number 9.
It's pretty good. It's like the so 40 points. That's top 10, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, he
still
doesn't
I'm
have
still not super accustomed to it.
he doesn't have it.
Yeah, he still doesn't have it.
So I guess I should push for damage.
Well, you do
Yeah,
have a
Heal.
lot of damage in your hand.
yeah, you have the holy fire too. So
Can I play Sylvana here? Oh wait, it's 5-7. It's one off.
Oh yeah, because you can heal twice. Yeah, with the holy fire plus your hero power. I didn't count the hero power in.
5, so yeah. Oh, YOLO?
Well,
Just gonna go all out.
I would go all in. I like going all in
Let's
here.
go.
You do have you do have Okanai, so whatever
Oh, that's
happens.
true. Yeah.
Basically, I'm just wasting. If he has Leon hands, I'm wasting Holy Fire. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still not. Still not
But
too
Leon
bad.
Hands is like the only card.
And it buffs.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we buffed
So
the.
he had Consecration, you see?
Yeah.
But
That's a
then
good
no
read.
Leon Hands. Holy Light.
No one plays Holy Light.
All right, so he could have a true silver champion and get out of range.
There are many
That's
possibilities, but we did not see any of them come through. That was nice. In the
Another
end,
guys.
no quartermaster for the Paladin comes through. But like you said earlier, kind of the only two classes you'd be worried about with the Priest are Handlock and Rogue. So if that's the case with, I guess with kind of the mix we're seeing on ladder these days, do you expect more and more people to try to kind of bring back certain styles of Priest again on the ladder, or do you think it's just going to kind of be in the middle in terms of tier and common use?
I don't think a lot of players can play Priest very good.
Oh, okay.
No offense, but it's like I'm playing it not good. So like only a little amount of players can play it very good. Like maybe from 5 to 10.
Would you say that if people get better at Priest, would you advise bringing Priest to the current metagame? There is a lot of rogues.
Yeah, that's true.
If Priest will be a thing on ladder, I think people will just play more rogues and stuff and want handlocks. So it's like it just kind of if you're 1 in 100 that are playing Priest, it's fine. but if it will become in the meta, it will be bad for Priest players lately.
Okay. I guess we can play some more games. So
yeah, let's just jump right into another one to see if we can maybe see a different matchup. But I guess the bottom line's there. So if you're good at Prius, do it now. Play before other people improve on their Prius play.
So like Priest is so specific with the gameplay. Like personally, I don't enjoy playing it that much because it's not that there is a lot of decisions. Like the fact that you are healing a lot and like some things are counterintuitive. I really enjoy playing burst decks myself. Like just play minions, fireball your opponent, or like lava burst them to face, and that's fun personally.
You mean face decks, not? I enjoy playing combo decks. Like if you manage like to make one huge combo and turn around the game, something like this.
Right.
Savage Roar and
here I keep just Pyro. It's a Mech Mage most likely. Oh, that's a bad hand.
The double circle healing. The power plays on turn 1. Coin into double circle.
Wow.
So I guess I'm forced to play Pyro. Right?
I would think so. Given that otherwise things will kind of get out of control here.
Oh, actually, fuck, I had coin. Okay, mistakes were made. But it's okay.
Yeah, instead of playing it early.
I should have played next turn.
With next turn.
I forgot about coin, I could have cleared and yeah.
Oh, that's true, yeah, because then you.
Thank you, Firestone.
Ooh.
I could have like cleared circle next turn, yeah. Oh no.
Well, still, it's not terrible. If you would get something different than a Yeti, like a Blast Mage, that would be
Yeah,
so
that
good
would
for
have
you.
been solid.
Now we can probably wait for one turn.
I don't know if I should play this one.
Huh. Why?
This one was...
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
I need to deal damage to this guy. And if he has Blast Mage, he has 3 cards in hand. And 2 spare parts. Ah, no. No risk.
Is there any specific way to play around the spare parts, or do you just ignore them? Because there's like...
I just ignore them.
You just have to keep track of how many they have to know exactly what other cards they'll possibly have.
So here's a win.
just a clear.
Yep.
I mean, like Mage can't stabilize after that. In most situations, only way to win is like Dr. Boom, some ridiculous bombs, or Antonetta's Conceal. I mean, you know.
Yeah, but still, like after this play, you just clear the board, create a new minion, and you force Mage to ping the Okanai.
That's easy play.
Is someone injured? Thank you. Is someone injured?
There we go. My screen share died for a second, but back looking at your game here.
I give you 1 card, but it's fine.
It died on my side, but
Oh, are you still down? I'm like catching up. I'm like seeing like jumps in Neirea's play here.
Oh,
So I see. Yeah, but I saw you give him the card, and then you cleared the cleric, so all's well there. And now you have a huge light warden.
Oh, he doesn't clear Light Warden? Oh, he clears it.
Oh yeah, okay.
that would be pretty dangerous to leave this on board.
And also, it's very good setup for Dr. Balance.
Dr. GG.
Yeah.
So how would you nerf the Dr. Boom, by the way? Because everybody's
Boom was 0-1.
0-1.
Yes.
0-1. Huh.
But you mean like the stats or damage they deal?
No, stats of course.
But
So, like, you can't activate it like next turn without using some cards.
So but then wouldn't it make it so? I feel like that would make it so obsolete on certain classes, which is fine, I guess. It doesn't have to be able to be played on every class.
Let's
but
draw more cards.
For Druid, it will still be just insane.
Yeah, for Druid it would still be good. For Mage it would still be good, but for instance, for Priest, right, it'd be kind of tough.
Then you play Pyromancer, like clear your own bombs.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, 4.
I like
wow.
that's important. That's interesting, definitely. Just to make the bombs so that you can attack.
0-1. Yeah, that's actually a new
Another
one I
idea
heard.
was like to reduce the damage from like 1-2 or something like this. So
Yeah.
it's like
Right.
no 3 on 4 rolls.
Something
Yeah,
that's
that's the one I've heard more
ridiculous.
often.
Just killing a 5 health minion with like 1 bomb is just
Yeah, with
out.
luck. It does feel kind of bad sometimes if you can get that, and for your opponent, it's pretty sad to see that. But
I feel like making it 0 attack, it like forces you to have activation for Dr. Boom to play it.
So
Like,
it's not
you
just an
should
auto include.
Use cards or pins from Mage sides, like use your mana and stuff, just to like randomly hit something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
but then
also in many decks it's like Dr. Boom is one of the cards. Like you run out of cards and then you play Dr. Boom and you're like, okay, I played it. I have those 2 bombs I can attack. But on the other hand, it can like inspire some deck building. Like you might be able to play more buffs a bit. Like because for example, then you want to buff the bombs so that you can attack with them. So it's definitely an interesting buff.
But I guess the problem would be like some decks will have more activation value from this, like Druid or Warrior, like Druid with Savage Roar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to
But
clear the
still, yeah,
It's like
it's
an
like only
improved
target
version of
BGH target
token
you play.
druids.
Yeah,
Now with
you still
bombs.
play like one BGH target, and if main body will be BGH, you like still can't release the bombs without using Savage Roar. So yeah, it might be right. I don't know.
Maybe let's jump to the third game. Like, I want to see 3 times the charm. Like, you won 2 games with this priest. We've seen Paladin action.
You
We've
want to
seen
see a
Mage action.
loss?
No, I don't want to see a
Oh,
lot.
you wanna see loss?
I want Neirea like winning versus Druid, let's say.
Oh,
Okay.
Druid.
Something that may not be as straightforward or something to look out for. All right, let's
So
jump into
you're
one more game. See where we get
you're
with
for
that.
Druid, and I got Handlock. I guess.
Wow, you got Handlock?
Warlock at least. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, we'll see as soon as we can hop into the observer here. There we go.
So the only way to win this matchup, I see, it's like draw whole deck, more than handlock and push, push, push until they will just be run out of cards.
You basically need to have a good thought steal and just rush them with Blade Masters and Pyromancers. Just
I
attacking
think
face.
I will not against Soul Steel. I should get some like circle. Okay.
Nope. Well, we'll see. You know, you'll still have a turn or two to
Paul
get that.
said me that like in rogue matchup you need like pyro circle cleric combo, something like this to draw a lot of cards and like hope you will. So I just played.
Is someone injured?
Like I don't think he will just not tap. I would, if I had like Dark Bomb, I would definitely kill it off.
So another question then. You faced Warlock and you were not sure what it is, but you said that there's a bigger chance it's Handlock. Why is that? Like right now people are not playing Zoo at all on ladder, or
Yes.
what is happening there? Okay.
No one plays. Like I saw some demon locks, but it's still the same as a.
The way it plays is
Okay.
pretty similar.
What to buff here? Blade Master is a good buff, I feel.
Yeah, why not just because you have the second cleric too, and you know in case it dies, and you need to keep getting draws. So
Yeah, like I need to search for this somehow, and Giant doesn't kill it.
Yeah, there's not really a
So-
good way to remove it.
Let's go, second cleric,
Is someone injured?
full Northshire.
That's a lot of card draw.
you gotta go full Northshire when you have to.
So two more?
I like
Yes,
it.
why not?
You get a good mini.
Even if I not get, actually, what like Warren is so good against some classes. Like it forces you to trade with it immediately. If you will not trade with it, it's like GG almost. Once I
Yeah,
even got lethal, like almost one-shotted Rogue when he left my 1-2 Light Warren.
And sometimes,
just
you
heal.
just don't have it. Like your opponent plays like Warden, and you're like, okay, like I would like to trade. I know what is going to happen, but then I just don't have the cards. Like you play. Like
I don't
Yeah.
think like if your deck doesn't have 2 damage to deal with Light Warden, so your deck sucks.
Just straight up, everyone should be able to tech for the light warder.
Oh yeah. So
Oh, Vol'jin.
yeah,
Oh.
but if I do Vol'jin, I can't.
Like- You can't draw, right? Because you would still have to. You would just have to use your Blade Master for that.
and it will be for 1. I feel like Vol'jin's here is bad. Like it's better to heal, to search for my 2 Dazes and play like Dark Cultist.
Sure.
That sounds pretty reasonable. I was looking at that.
I was thinking, like, how do you like Vol'jin as a card overall? Not in this situation, but overall, it's a new card from GVG, and I think almost every priest is playing it right now.
it's a little bit tricky. Like in some matchups, you just don't have a time to play it because you need immediately a board to trade with it, and like against some classes you don't have a board at all. And, like you're waiting till turn 10 to activate with Holy Nova, or like turn 6 with Smite. I don't like personally Smite. I tried it with like in a lot of ways, but it didn't work for me the way I want. So now I can't play Vol'jin.
Yeah, and then it will get
You just
buffed
play the Siphon.
even greater.
But I guess his play will be something like Owl, Dark Bomb.
Yeah,
He has
just
Giant.
a simple owl dealing with a 6/10 is
Oh,
tough.
second Siphon. So it's very good for me.
He basically wasted the turn.
Yes.
Well, not like wasted, but obviously like Owl and Dark One would be better there, and like doing something else.
Yeah.
And like he healed up, so he can play Molten soon.
How many times did you heal your opponent playing versus Handlock as a priest?
Not a lot.
Okay.
Like
just like
usually I'm not
games
just
a little
attacking when they have low HP. So
I wonder if there is a way
very
to just
awkward.
heal them till they concede, because they're like, oh, I can't play my Molten Giants.
Just like keep them at around 17 the whole time, and then just start healing them back up to 30 when they only have like 5 cards left.
Yeah.
Let me change your mind.
All right. So you were able to deal with Sylvanas pretty easily here.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer right there.
Are there any tournaments, Neirea?
What?
Are there any tournaments upcoming that you're going to play in?
Oh, I don't remember actually. I guess
life of a pro
some
gamer.
tournaments I will play, but I don't remember exactly what I will. So here I should play Solsteel and Sylvanas to prevent from Molten play. Anyway, I have some burst damage actually. Oh, I'll just play Lotep.
Yeah, it pretty much does the
Now
same
it's
thing.
like obvious. He play minion, I might control it. He plays some taunts, and I can Shadow Flame with Sylvana or something like this. I don't know. Wow, interesting.
Huh.
Sylvanas Shadow Flame does it? Not really.
Not really. Well,
Hey,
oh yeah, because the Drake's now 11 health too.
If you trade Lotheb,
Yeah, I don't want to trade Lotep. I mean, I can play Power Shield with it. Like Power Shield attack, Sylvana, Shadow.
what about just mind controlling the 5/11?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah, I feel like it's the best option here.
He used both Siphon Souls, so now he will have to
He can
make
like
it.
Owl Shadow Flame, but it's fine. He still has double Owl.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only danger would be Owl, because then now you have a 4/1 that's just sitting there.
So how do you like your situation so far? Like, for the viewers, this matchup is really bad for the priest. So Neirea is fighting.
This situation is pretty good because I have full hand, and I have options. This is the most important, and I have more cards than Handlock. Like the only way Handlock now can win is Jiraxis. Like a time I need to pressure him down to force him. I mean, so he will not have time to play Jiraxis. I need to pressure.
Yeah,
like
because
if he plays, he can play it right now. Actually, like it's a risk, but actually no. That's Holy Nova kills him. Holy Fire.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's a really tough spot for Handlock. And by pressuring, you mean like you will always have minions on the board, so he can't play Jiraxis because he's possibly dead next turn. If he does that.
Right.
For me, it's pretty easy for the Nova. No lethal here, right?
I don't think so. Because of that second Belcher. The only way you
No.
would have had it is if you if there wasn't a second taunt, but
Actually, now I'm considering healing his face.
Yeah, it's not bad. He didn't do much this game, so... And you do
Like-
set up lethal, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, especially if you get that Light Warden, then you can just buff that up plus the.
Do I want 8
Like
actually? This light water. So I have what I have left. I have 1 Des, 1 Sword still. Yeah, I should heal him to 7.
Not bad.
Yeah, sounds reasonable. Because then even if you lifetimes, he would
They
be at
lot
5.
and heal up. Yeah, something like this.
Nice.
Like he can't molten shadow flame. He needs like second hellfire. Yeah, I mean he can if he will see this play. It's like dark bomb Yon face, molten shadow flame.
Yeah, you can do that, but...
It's actually a good play.
Yeah, it actually sounds pretty good if you have it and you can figure it out, but it's not one you run across every day.
Also, like, 3 cards that he has to have in his hand.
Yeah. It's well, it doesn't look like he has an answer to that, so it looks like it's probably just gonna end right here.
It certainly looks
Oh.
good for Neirea.
Never
but
underestimate handlocks.
he can tap.
I
he
think he
tapped.
has to.
Can be something ridiculous like Paladin and Shadow Flame.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he
Or-
found something.
So there is a Shadow Flame, at least.
Mhm.
The problem I used
Okay.
my Light Warden. I mean I used my Light of Nara as not a burst, so that's kind of problem.
Mm.
So here I see one play that like Cabal this circle. And no, I can't play it. Sucks.
What about... Well, you actually like...
What about this? Force him to play Moltens.
Yeah, exactly. Because you do have
And-
answers.
Yeah, I have steal. I can steal his giant, and he already played BGH.
And before he doesn't have Moltens at all.
No way. He has 7 cards in deck left.
I feel like you have to have at least one Molten if you have that many cards at this late. Yeah, there we go.
And he did use the Shadow Flame before. Does he have the second
Yeah,
Shadow
if you
Flame?
use a second one, it's kind of fine, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can still
Unless
take it
it's-
away.
Unless he will use it not on Molten. Healbot. Coil. Okay.
It's a pretty strong turn for him.
I can steal the giant and heal Drake back.
That's
What I can
nice.
do else?
Shadow Flame Sylvanas looks alright, I feel.
Like it's the best, right?
Well,
And circle
I-
after.
Yeah. Because
think
like
it's-
you clear the
yeah.
board and you get everything. Like you kill one of the Moltens, you get this Molten back, and you can still even attack. Because right now you have no concern for his health.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's so
then
strong.
You're just
it's like
forced to Jiraxis out.
the
I can
only
put him
card-
to 5. And this with 1 HP will stick on the board.
I feel like getting like Molten Giant, clearing the board, and getting Molten Giant and Twilight Drake still on your side is super strong, because then he can't play Jiraxus, he's just dead. And the only card that counters that is Twisting Nether, which just they don't play.
Actually,
Yeah.
actually, this plays better.
The
No,
Okanai?
this is not. Fuck.
The Alkanite Circle?
Okay, whatever.
I have no
No, I think this personally. I think this is a safer play
I
here.
could have like Alkanite Circle Shadow Flame and put him to 5.
Oh,
And next Holy Fire. If he will not heal. But I feel like he will heal, like, for sure. Like,
Yeah,
second
you can
heal.
have Jiraxes, right? Like Jiraxes and our heal bots, and well, Siphon Cell's out of the way.
yeah, he's plus 7 souls. The second heal bot has to come out if he wants
Yeah,
to have a
I'm
chance
worried
to start
about like
fighting.
Coil Dark Bomb and second heal bot, and like it will be game over for me if I will do this play. It's
Yeah,
more
but
kind of YOLO, but I don't know.
right now, you know, like BGH is out of the way. You haven't seen Owl, so it's like possible that he still has Owl. But then, like, how does he
How
counter
he'll deal with that? Yeah, like no way. Double Siphon gone, BGH gone.
Yeah.
He has one Tone Giver,
Sylvanas is
Belcher.
gone as well. So on his side, he used it.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
can tell you what
there's
he
an
has
option.
left. He has one Mountain Giant, Doctor Boom, Belcher, Sun Fury, one Shadow Flame, and like small stuff like Dark Bombs Coil.
I'm actually really enjoying this game. There's like the level of difficulty of this game and the cards that were used and decisions is just crazy. The boards were also interesting, like board setups.
Yeah, there were some fun plays there. I mean, there were definitely plays there that kind of
Sun
make
Fury.
previous players happy.
GG!
That is
Oh my god.
game.
Nice. Got it. You got it. The most difficult, one of the most difficult games to play.
And I used only one Des. Funny.
Nice, nice. So, like you said, that's kind of the worst one you're looking out for in tournaments, but we don't really see it too much in tournaments anyway. So you brought that out, and hey, you won all 3 games you played on the tabletop with your Prius, so that's also pretty good.
That's pretty good. I'm happy with that.
So, meeting success in both Deck Wars and the tabletop today. We'll have a lot more to talk about, but I think we can talk about more things in depth on turn 2 because the tabletop we kind of want to limit it to gameplay and just talk about what's going on in the game itself as we're playing it. So I think we'll just wrap it up here for the tabletop, and then we'll jump right into turn 2 so that we can actually dive into what's been going on in esports and just the game meta in general. We can talk more in depth there with you and our second special guest. I believe Dark Wanix will be joining us. So for all our viewers, thanks for tuning in from Deck Wars now through the tabletop, and then we'll be coming right back here. Myself, Gnimsh, and then our guests Neirea staying with us, and then Dark Wanix joining us for turn 2, where we'll have much more discussion about the Hearthstone scene in general. We'll be right back after the break.